Hello, folk. More Lords of the Fallen. More Lords of the Fallen with a Cyclops. Everyone, point and laugh at his eye. Yes. Well, good for you, Mr. Fancy Britches. Quick, everyone laugh at his Quick, everyone laugh at his britches. I have been beckoned. It's now the world's issue. I am extra insulted by that. You have greatly insulted me. You know that, right? I don't wear full armor. No. No, I shouldn't. I choose to follow in the footsteps of Sexy Party Solaire. Iron Wayfarer, throw him off the cliff. Yo, what?
The rule of a deer is close. I can taste. They all want me to give in to this.
I
The
am
rule
honestly
is
shocked
mine.
that these weapons only
Always
do
has
fire
been.
damage.
And I'm going to take it back. Let the gods bestow their grace on anyone who tries to stop me, like these fools. There's no salvation here. Let Moonstead and every there's no salvation.
I'm also happy we finally
Moonstead
sorted out that shit with the bow and how
life in it burn.
that works. I'm still annoyed. I know I won't be incinerating that man. Did you nearly just kill yourself? I mean, it looked for a moment like you were about to go plunging into the abyss. Like, it looked like you had dropped it, and I was about to say, well, he just lost his fight to gravity. To be fair, you didn't trip into the Umbra Rush. Depending on what you were doing up to this point. Could have been a could have been a real bad for you. And now he's dead. I'm still unsure whether or not I have a back tattoo. Or if that's just really weird rendering. My back. So turn my back towards the light. What? I. I mean, yes, technically that might actually be a form of like discoloration can be from hyperpigmentation, can't it? Going where? I don't know if we went there before. That's an That Vigor Skull is not happy. Ah. The bird's jumping me. I don't think we went that other way in my world. Oh, it does not ring the bell. Damn it, game. He wishes he had my kind of firepower. Down, down, down. Wouldn't it be funny if it turned out there's a Saintly Quintessence down here? I like how you think I'd be worried about that. Yeah, but it's more of these jerks too. Give him the hand. The Stillness Hood. Let's see. Avowed. Penitent Mask. Skin Stealer Helm. Another Avowed Helm. Marksman Helm. Collar. Oh, there you are. Ew, ew, ew. I'm putting back on my damn condemned head cage. At least this looks nice. I look a little bit crazier, but it looks nice. Everybody knows you win the battle by out crazying the crazy. That is the point. To tempt you back into the Oh, so it's just to get up here and get this item. It's nasty and I don't want it. Ah! Curse you, the boys. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting dumbasses. I'm a little tempted to go back to magic soon. Arrows is very satisfying. Especially when a man bursts into flames. Although, I am running low on satchels. Lantern crack. I forgot about this jerk over here. But you'll touch this vestige. The vestige of Brother Jeremiah. Alright, let's get you up to 5. I think I have my endurance about where I want it for now. Alright, so I do actually have tattoos. You can see them in darker areas and I glow. The lines glow on me. Perish. I thought we did. Alright. It might send you back to the other one if you don't touch it at the very least. Touch. You know, it wouldn't shock me if they had expected us to just kinda made people to get stuck on that dude right there. Since there's that, right? The vestige seed. I think this is a backtrack spot. Yeah, I was looking like, that's like wow. Lucid sword ring. Okay, so I wonder what that threshold is. Like how I guess it'd be 90% health. What do you think? Remember, there's a mimic in here. Pretty sure this is the mimic. What? I saw him playing Night Rain earlier. I should check. I'm just gonna check the message. Oh yes, as I was keeping back timing. Back we go. Here we go. What the? I jumped fine. Well, if he was better at being a floor instead of a wall, I wouldn't have this issue.
At the wickedness which can take root within the walls of our own house.
Cam, there's an item over here, and a jerk.
Their most foul betrayals. But above all else, heed what will be the fate of all traitors who submit to sin.
Submit to sin. What? You didn't pull well enough. That's dumb. You need to get full health, you can get full health. Yeah. Sacred resonance. Now you have double the resonance. You ring with the sound. Let your power ring out with the glory of God. The heathens. Kind? Yes and no. Like it was Sunday. Like Sunday was on church, but at the same time, I'm still very encouraged to learn the science stuff. So I'm always like praised for having a mind for science. Oh, it was that bad. It was like that. So, yeah. Yeah, to the point where even most popes for the last the last couple of popes would have even looked at you and just kind of gave you some side eye if you had said that shit. Even the I'm pretty sure even the Nazi pope would have done that. We had it, if I remember correctly, we had a pope that was kind of a little too. Let's just say. If I remember correctly, there's a reason why there were Germans fleeing to, why the Germans didn't have that much trouble fleeing to Brazil. If I'm remembering correctly. They may or may not have helped in the fleeing. I might be wrong. It might turn out I'm wrong about that and misunderstanding it, but he's walking through walls like a witch.
The hallowed sentinels will be redeemed.
Heavenly vial. I would guess what that is. We missed this. Which is weird because we spent a weird amount of time in here lost in it last time. I mean, that is actually... No, I don't use crossbows. But also, man, that makes me do wish we had just one more slot. Because as of now, you would be using that, and you can only use either the one that increases the crossbow damage, or increases your ammunition. Or even then, there's another one that decreases how much ammo crossbows consume. So it feels like they might have planned on... Yeah. Oh. But still, like I said, there's at least 3 different rings that improve crossbows. So that can help the crossbow. But you can only use... more eyeballs. Did you just die? Carve out their hearts. Cut out his heart. His heart. I love Spider-Man. For a second, it looked like you were the one who crumpled. Crimson Rector armor. Get that shit out of my face. You came this way. This shouldn't be progression. This wasn't progression last time.
I suppose we should get back before someone
Why, did you
catches
think
on.
this might mean this progression?
Time passed so quickly, eh?
I know.
Before you go, I've got you something.
A pendant.
I'll take joy in all you have.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's good to go. Thank you. Not feel bad for not giving you something.
I'll never leave, Catherine. I love you.
I love you too.
Hey Cam, if you could make a variant of a Pokemon you like, what region would you put it in and what typing would you give it? So would it be an evolution or would it just be a variant that is at the same point? So kind of what that is to that Cleaver was a evolution. In this case, I guess it would likely just be either a regional variant of it or a just straight up separate evolution, depending on how you would want to picture it. Yeah, Cam, we were supposed to go through this door. You missed the door. I mean, shortcuts, that's about it. I mean, for me, on the list of ideas was the variant guard. That was either making it Dark Fairy or Dark Steel, depending on how picky people would want to be about what it is. Because at that point, I feel like go double check. I see you were. The hubris bell. Oh, for you. You are Icarus, the sun's bitch. How's it feel? How does it feel to be Icarus? So I think that the simple statement of "I am become Icarus, the sun's bitch" is probably my favorite quote from any person ever. Because if there were ever a good way to describe someone falling to their own hubris, I feel like that is a great way of describing it. Yes, but in the end, he was. Yes, and unfortunately, he chose to become the sun. He chose to fuck around and he became the sun's bitch. I mean, counterpoint. People have played through all of the Duke played through all of Duke forever and weren't moved off the site for doing it. Oh, this. GTA 5 or. I actually don't know what scene you're talking about, dude. You mean Lamar? No, can't go back. Because I can't get because I was opening the door when you warped me. I can't walk through it because it's only partially open on my end. But yeah, we've done everything up to this point. The only stuff we can do is pass that door. Do not come back. I have never beaten GTA 5. My sister has. I have not. It was funny. I would actually come home every day and see her having gotten further in the game. And it's not just any sister. It's my youngest sister. And now she's off. And now she's just graduated. Yeah. Last train. She was on the last plane out of Saigon in that case. Wait, is that joke in poor taste? Well, last plane out of Saigon is a statement referring to the fall of Saigon, which was, well, you know The King and I? You call yourself gay. Even if I've never seen it, but I know of it. Like, there's been actual movies of it. Well, that's interesting. Oh no. The hubris has gotten me again. Again, when are you gonna fucking warp me? I intentionally run in the opposite direction so you will. No, because I just wanted to get back over to you. To not hold things up. Oh, you actually followed me. Honestly, you know what? Yeah, you taking heads, take heads. Yeah, the King and I is, if I remember, is essentially Saigon is an Asian country. I might be wrong. Like, I know it was a real country. I know there was like some military that had America or Britain had some military intervention at one point, and they just kind of, when things went bad, they just kind of pulled out, kind of like how we did with Afghanistan. It was not pretty, from what I've heard. So yeah, the last, chopper out of Saigon is more jumping out of air, shit. Because of, them, because, Job Corps getting gutted. That was why my question was, was that technically in poor taste? Alright, so here's one of the other backtracking routes. Your bones are ours. This way. Shelter. Okay. What else is that? Do we actually have to go to the Emerald to go up? Yeah, but to get in there we have to, remember, we had to go around. Oh, I forgot about these two. Alright. Let's go. You know what? I could probably use salt on one of my claws. God dang it. I do love the fact that fire damage and fire damage do tend to Ah, my stamina. of spirit swords. Please stop that. Oh no, bitch is teleporting. Foolish fool. Focusing. Ebon Light. I think we're taking the proper pronunciation. I think it depends on who we kill last. Because I think we killed the other one first last time. Bleed and wither, all bleed. Or bleed and frostbite, while the others all bleed. I mean, hey, you now have both. You now have that set to be able to dual wield them. You can't. Well, I mean, they're just. It's cool to have the match set to be able to dual wield. Way hey and up we climb, hey hey and up we climb, way hey up we climb. Early in the morning. Oh yeah. Happy rises way. What? Did you just get your shit slapped? Oh. Okay, I figured. Okay, that I was looking at that body in the distance and just kind of thrown off by the way it was standing. With the way the one hand was in the end, one hand was down, I was like, there's no way they would do that. There's no way I'm not to see a giant body fucking whipping and nay-naying in the distance. Oh god. It's a different issue. No, but the hand was forward. What, digging in their butt? Oh, my spleen! He psychically gave me the one. He psychically ran my fade. And then all his buddies started shooting me. This man cast that. Yeah. I saw. How do you feel? How do you feel now that you've gone splat? You just got a reminder that the world is splat. I really wasn't expecting you to just high speed towards the ground. dun, dun. Dun, dun. Ba, ba. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba. I don't know why it's stuck. Oh, really? So long, Gay Bowser. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord. I found my new favorite GIF so far. I'm gonna show it to you, and you'll see it. Deep in my. Yeah. It's so good though. Uh, if I didn't know better, I'd just assume it was a clip from a Ninja Turtles thing because when I think baseball bat beatdowns, that's what comes to mind first. Yeah, Casey Jones. I know, but I'm saying the baseball, if I were to ever want clips for someone whooping ass with a baseball bat, Ninja Turtles is high on my list of where I would go for that. Because I associate him with baseball bat. 2003. Nope. Basically, in the 2003 Turtles, he was primarily using the bats. I mean, the thing for Casey is that he doesn't just use the hockey stick or baseball bats. He uses a bunch of sports equipment. That's part of what makes Casey Casey. Like the bag he carries, all of the But yeah, it's like there's even a really cool image of him like spinning the baseball bats. That I love it. And boy, do I remember as a childhood trying to do that with myself. Because, you know, no matter how many times you hear it as a child, if they say don't try to do it, you're still going to do it. You know, I decided to pull up to see what images would come up for Casey if I just straight up went to Discord's pack of GIFs. The first four are great ones. Two of them are from the movie, like the live action movie, and two of them are for the original cartoon. Sorry. All but one of them are him holding baseball bats. With the second one being him having the hockey stick. No, because he does use hockey sticks. It's not that you just call it the. Yeah, because I never expected you to say something so disrespectful. My assumption is it's a racist meme. No, but changing up Nelson Mandela's last name just to call him Mandildos feels racially motivated. Because people suck? So it was racist. I do not like 4chan. Giggity. I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's also on 4chan, so on principle, I hate it. Do you think I don't sit there and do you think I don't condemn that shit often? I just don't have the energy to. I just usually just go, yep, and most of y'all and not engaging with any of this bullshit. Ah! Ah! Help! He exploded my wang. Yes, he touched my tra-la-la. Really? You didn't continue the tra-la-la one? Triptych. Or triptych. Triptych? Tricky dick. Oh. Ah, my bones. The monkey's trying to steal my bones. Duralium. Delicious Duralium. Duralium. It's fun to say. Duralium. What the fuck? I just stepped. Apparently I just learned to use airwalk for a moment. Hey Cam, come back in here. No, you passed the room that I wanted you to go in. Yes. Why am I flying? Are you assuming there's stuff up there? I have to jump. I mean, I'm up here. And there's nothing. No. I landed up on the level above where you landed. I actually jumped from roof. Yeah, I'm still on the roof. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Huh. I just got instantly eaten. Summon me. And I'm just, it's a bit late, but putting on the screen just because eventually I would love to be paid for this. It would make my life significantly easier. Even a small bit of extra money coming in would make my life slightly easier. But another thing I'm probably gonna start doing is getting the training to be a pharmacist. Yeah, that is what Sean used to do, pharmacy technician. I don't know if he still does. I know he's changed jobs a couple of times. On one hand, I do kind of also like the idea of going into HVAC. On the other hand, paranoia tells me, don't do that. It's paranoia, Cam. Do you think I can always understand why my paranoia is telling me to do something or not do something? One spin took that man's head. One spin to rule them all. And in the darkness... I was gonna say, and in the darkness, let her rip. There is an item over where I am, Cam. Yeah, but I have the high ground. Going back at the top of the church and the last few things you missed. The front door's open. Ah. Ooh, you gave me too much room. Once I have if I have enough room to fire, I have enough room to... Oh god, the dog just ripped out my jugular. Please find my jugular and please put it back. Do I look like a long tin? Do I look like a tall tentacle man in a suit? Listen, there's a reason why you haven't been hearing from Slender Man in a while. No, because he got in trouble for being around children in the woods and walking around and telling them to find things of his. He decided after they got Diddy, he didn't want to risk people mistaking him for doing something similar. Why are you trying to invite me to a party? Yeah, I was very confused. Also, did you look at the GIF I sent you of Casey? Yeah. I just thought that was a fun one. I don't even want context of what he was doing in this scene. Because it's one of two things very clearly. Either that is a kaiju-sized Casey Jones smashing things, or that's just a very weird perspective of Casey Jones going after a bunch of, like, small objects. Either way, it's kind of funny. And either way, it's just kind of funny. But it's at the most funny when I picture it as... I was helping. Well, that sounds like a you problem. But it is a good day to be not dead. Ah! It's a good day to be far away from those damn dogs. Gotta poop. You having fun with the face over there? Trying to fight anything while the dogs are on your tail is not fun. There are two doors that lead to the same area. It's just behind one of the doors is a saintly quintessence. Did you forget? Oh, you forgot about that? Apparently our next lantern upgrade, we get another eye slot. Ah! No, I hate the ah! My spine! It hurts. St. Quentin. You know what this means? Ah, yes, the patron saint of feet.
Do you bring any better news? I'm afraid not, my lady.
So you want the good news,
The number
Cam?
of those affected rises, and
You are
all
caught
my
up now.
blood and our healing sorceries can do is offer temporary relief. And little at that. This disease
Not
is
necessarily.
unnatural. And I believe I know, my lady. I believe this corruption is Rogar.
Just as I said, there's good news doesn't mean there's also possibly bad news to accompany it. Aha, you missed. No, come on. Let's go talk to the boss man.
So you still live? After a fashion, Revenant. This threshold will mean nothing to you, yet it was once forbidden for any man
my
to set
stomach.
just one of the many edicts to crumble. Still,
I know,
but our
bad joke, but I
immaculate
couldn't help
lady
myself.
waits beyond. Judge Cleric cannot know what's become of her hallowed sentinels, or the land we were sworn. She would never allow such a trust. I just need an audience with her. She'll purify the order. And Pietà is certain of your role as a servant. I've yet to see enough to believe that. In Radiance, judgment.
Hey, Kim. If we get a Cyberpunk multiplayer game, how would you want it to be set up? Really? So just whatever story you make of it,
Our immaculate lady will bring redemption.
would you at least wish to be able to do stuff like Cyber Up and stuff like that? Would you want to be able to play roles like a fixer, to where you don't directly often take the jobs, but you are getting the jobs for other people and stuff like that? Because like I think about it, because yeah, I can easily see how you'd be able to play something. Oh, that's awesome here. I can easily see how you'd be able to play almost every other class, even someone like a media, where you are playing like a freaking news reporter. Hell, one way I could see it made even better is if there are reports that you can actually tune into done by players. Because that feels like that wouldn't be too hard to do, in theory. Because, I mean, even stuff like, because they usually have stuff like spectator mode and stuff like that. It's usually similar to spectator mode that is just kind of done through the video screens that you can tune in on. Or hell, even make it where the game has its own like dedicated site where you could upload your reports. That's a boss, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, in the end, I would want it to be more MMO in terms of like massive multiplayer, to where the city is filled up with both NPCs and actual players. Because I feel like half. Oh, that is not what I want. That is not actually what I would want in a full-on Cyberpunk game. Like, I think it's weird to say. I think the gunplay in 2077 is fine, and that I'm fine with that. But I would want it to also have a slightly better melee system, because melee weapons in Cyberpunk are. And I know there are some games that do a pretty good job of giving you that like pretty decent swapping between melee and range stuff. Yeah. Are you gonna say Devil May Cry? Not quite. Cam, why are we? I was gonna say, why don't we switch now so we can try the code progression. This guy's what? No, but why not swap like we planned now? What do you mean? Let me keep forgetting. Not every boss has this. He does not care for arrow bolts. Very face. I'm about to die of poison over there. You're probably about to get back up. You got back up. There we go. And you got the real stink all over you. You up. My guess is we probably get to it after we go through there. But the reason why I would want a slightly more sophisticated melee system, like proper lights and heavies, and being able to fucking being able to parry as much as I know I probably can use it, is because there are really, really cool melee weapons throughout the Cyberpunk series. Hell, Cyberpunk has its own version of high-frequency blades. And they are strong enough to where, in the tabletop, certain enemies, like armor is one of the best ways to protect yourself from anything. And I got taken out, god damn it. Like, armor is one of the best ways to guarantee survivability. And usually you're pretty fine with only going up to what's called light armor jack, which gives you a roughly 11 points of armor. So you can usually survive a lot of stuff. Or that sword literally lets you, if you like if it's properly keyed to you and on, straight up will ignore up to like if you don't have higher than 11 points of armor, you have no armor as far as that sword's concerned. And something very fun about how armor works as well in melee is that, if I remember right, it's either melee counts for half in melee combat, or melee double obliques to armor. like knocks a point off of it for how much it's blocking and how much health it has left. Basically, oh. Which one is it? Summoned allies can use more range. Oh! Wait, why does it say range specifically? But it says summons can attack more. So how might I have those hounds I can summon? That's at 35 now. I guess so. I'm going to take a quick break to use the bathroom, folks. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, folks. Thank you for waiting. Sorry about that. Alright, so the usual code is Margit. Cam, you there? Multiplayer. So I think it is your friends and your password. That's each other multiple settings for all sessions. Alright, so I'm beckoning and I have the password in, so I'm just so it's now just sitting there beckoning you. Oh, great Odysseus, I summon ye.
Ah, you again.
Damn. These things do not get any less expensive. Table for Hamina. So I decided to upgrade one of the Light Reaper swords up to 5. Just to see if it got anything additional as it leveled up. I mean, it's fine. It's physical and they're physical and fire weapons. That's about it. I mean, at level 5, they're B plus in both scaling, so that's not too bad. Fucker, you're swinging. It is very unlikely I would be touching. so unlikely I would be touching a grand sword in this game. Just no. Yeah, the closest thing is long swords. Yeah, so little big. I will say I do like the outfit you have set up with that. Just all together, it has a very nice, like Holy Avenger style thing. I'm unsurprised. Me, I just look like a crazy man. And why would I not want to look crazy? My drip is fine. I like my look. I feel like I look super. Oh, that was gross to look at for a moment. Let's see what else am I going to equip. Test theory. Infernal weapon. Just wanted to test something, whether or not it did still put it on both of them, even if they're separate weapons, which is nice. Definitely don't want that on R2 though. R2's the big gun. I guess I don't need infernal weapon for now. So instead I have one that lets me summon magma on a spot. And since I'm lighter than ever, I have no reason to swap my freaking thing. So, of course. Oh right, wildfire ring would have been nice. I wish this did I wish these could ignite, but these, as far as I know, this is just fire damage. No, that's not it. That's a helpful ring, but that's not what I needed. The heck, I swear I had one that increased my spell power. It is nice how many of these rings actually have the full, like, thing for them. Oh, here was one. Here was the barrage. I give up a spell slot for increased damage. Vessel for more. Mana. I guess I'll put on the Hysteria Pendant. my stuff up, and I changed up my look since I'm not using a certain ring anymore. Okay, I should probably test whether or not it gives me more power. I have no idea what the vestige is, so let's first find out what this is. Interesting.
Hello. I've got a
Quest is
shop.
still completed, so that's no
Bye
problem.
bye. I can't wait to see. Oh, Byron says this.
You wanna go finish? You said there was more, like, at the bottom of this place we could do. Yeah. I don't think I actually grabbed that, vestige. We grabbed it in your world. I mean, we're not far from it. Worst case scenario is just more bigger. Being down back to 3 spells sucks. Actually, whether or not this works. Cam, step back from the next enemy we see and let me. I got turned around and went to the wrong one. Both went the wrong direction. It is impressive that neither of us walked out fully enough to do that. If so, boy, if I ain't gotta be able to do some stupid damage. Alright, so, my outfit's staying the same. Because my, sting ring, the one that damage with my lower hit load, it does work on my magic. Which is kind of nice. Wouldn't you agree? I can solve most of my problems by exploding a man. This was the right way. Oh. Yeah. You can tell I like this stuff. Yes. Yes, he is activated. back to using magic after using bows and explosives for so long. Man, that's not ominous. No, there isn't. Oh, in the wither. Oh. That thing's nice. I don't know when I went through the thing, it didn't show up. I don't like how we are walking down something. Like this. No, Pieta. That one was. I have a guess of who this is, so. Kukujin. Yep.
Another
I don't know the
unfortunate
name,
made a
but knowing
slave
it's
to
a big boss
unceasing
means,
hunger.
it's definitely
I
Kukujin.
pity you. But, as bleak as this refuge may be, it is our refuge nonetheless.
That is a cool set of armor.
And you are not welcome here.
Someone tells me that might not be it. You think so? What makes you think that? Boy, do they know how to design horrible, horrible things. You have to protect me. I'll hit you with these instead. That was nearly my head. I don't think she cares for Catacomb much.
Revenants we may be, one's most blessed.
But that's just me. It seemed like she did not like getting hit with Cataclysm. And we're in the Umbral camp, so if there an umbral parasite. No. So there may have been something you did that... How about you use? You ready? Whatever weirdness this is gonna be. So yeah, perhaps this is part of the upper ending. What? So I guess we're done with this path. I'm going to head back to Skyrest for a moment because I just want to check what she has, and then we'll head back to the manse. Because my guess is the manse might also have the path to the last two areas. Or that one area leads into the last area. Yep. Nothing for me. She does offer two different set of arm gear. Barrage of Echoes, which, yeah, definitely something more for you. And where'd you read that? Oh, you can... So I have enough radiance to see that for Barrage. I can't see Martyrdoms. Well, no, but remember I have 20 radiance. I just don't have enough. It's just I don't have enough radiance to learn about him. Oh yeah, I got all. It's not my sword. It's even less my sword. Why don't you remember where my strength is? I don't disagree with you. Well, you know what? I think I might switch up my pants. Let's see. Not bad. Oh, these definitely give the runaway look. And these look weirdly comfy. I shifted my drip a little bit. I'm just, I've gone just full on, I am the Vagrant Knight. I've gone full Vagrant. Upgrades, people, upgrades. I'm almost to 35 in both endurance and, I mean, like, agility and, Inferno. With this fire I shall burn away the heresy. Let's see if the preacher needs anything I got. Oh, yep.
And Dervla is dead. Good. There can be no salvation for a Dark Crusader who submits to heresy, for they can plead no
It's something I gave
ignorance,
to,
their perfidiousness a deliberate and
exactor.
eternally damning sin. Leave me. Rest assured, the Council will hear of your holy work. You serve a higher purpose, to
Dervla that we
strive in
just fought.
darkness, in light we walk.
So yeah, I am a little more sure that that might be the person we talked to. I mean, hey, I am looking forward to our next playthrough of this game because with each little thing we learn, it sounds like it's going to be a very interesting route. We at least have the pretty much straight path to get back to where we need to be. Let's go. I think we did it. What do you mean? We're just here. No, remember, we just used it to get back to the other place, remember? That's where my vestige was. There's probably a better path, I'm just not remembering it. You're not dead, are you? Just full tilt game. Unless they're anything this direction. Uh-huh. Cam, before we go that direction, I want to at least take care of what's over here. You know, the one that's right in front of us. Can't close the gap with me. Congratulations, you just getting it with space rocks. Back up. Just try to go into that door. I love how I resisted the urge to do that in your world. You could not resist the urge to do that in my world. It'd be very convenient if we could. Do you really just leave me? Welcome back. How's... So, did you have a nice trip? You're just mad you haven't been able to make that joke at me yet. So I'm guessing we're gonna be taking this elevator down. It is really cool how for pretty much the whole game we've been able to see the lights, but we only can see like them in the air. Now that we can see them from above, we can actually see the areas that they're in. Like we can see Calraft down there. We can see the swamp over there. Yeah, it's nice. I love when you can... Oh, it's to our left. See? Like right up there. Oh, did you expect that to take us up? Yeah. Oh, that's ominous. Definitely not great with the architecture. Death? Horrible, horrible high-speed death? guy who wants to explore also now wants to shortcut. How about you don't take all my sanguine matrixes? Oh, this is a prison. Oh, right, Tower of Penance. So yeah, this is a formerly used prison tower. Saw that coming. What? Yep, that's awful. I'm a... Take his money. Take his money. Give us your money. We already in the Umbral camp. Found a chest. Had a big chunk in it. Did you go? Okay, I was gonna say, did you go plummeting again? Expanding exponentially.
Sanctimonious, deluded fools, walking in light so bright, but they're blind like everyone else. Can't see for the glare, can't see the light is alive. Not a single thing between them, but eyes in umbral. Oh yes, always and everywhere. Holding my gaze over miles and miles.
What I'm about to do, but I'm doing it anyway.
She sees.
Never mind. I'm gonna get shot instead, apparently.
Upon her.
Man, this place still looks evil as all get out, but at least it's less eyeballs. So I believe we're supposed to drop down there, Cam. What do you think? Nope. Man, it sucks to be that guy. Valid glove. You rang your bell. Oh, I'm so happy I made sure to do that now. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to put down a new one right now up over here. Where? Oh! Guess who we're gonna go see? Or do you want to wait? Have a choice? Which rune? You were talking about that, not me. No, I said I wanted a rune that. I said I found a rune that reduced weight. I didn't know about one that turned off weight altogether. You know what? For this run through, I think I'm gonna give it to Gerlind. Or what do you want to do? I'll actually let this be your call. Technically, it's shared progress, so this might affect both of us. This will affect both of us. Here's the thing. Is it amoral to help him or not? I don't know.
The final tablet. Give it to
He's
Gerlinda.
also a demon.
With that tablet, Gerlinda will have no further use for me. But in my possession, it will allow me to finally cast off these shackles. All I ask for, traveler, is my freedom.
You shut your mouth. Don't do anything foolish, human. Not when we're both so close to getting what we want. Just think of the power Gerlinda can give you.
I mean, we can sit here until you give me an answer. Because I am leaning towards giving it to Sparky, because A, that's slightly convenient, even if I don't switch my runes that often. Interesting. You know what? I've looked. Yeah, let's give it to Sparky.
No!
You have my thanks, traveler. The unending marvels of the infinite are once again mine to explore. And to you, I owe my renewed fortune. My knowledge of runes will be in far better hands with you than Gorizzo. I offer it
Damn you both!
to Gerlinda for your actions against me. I could subject you to punishments even your twisted mind cannot fathom. But I have a life to live, and you will seal your by and by. As for you, traveler,
Get back here, you bastard! You fuck!
I like how she wants to talk shit to. He even points out, I can smite your ass.
Little shit! Think you can stab all that work, and he just drops the knowledge into your brain like maybe Gerlinda should crack open. But, and in the end, business, Gerlinda's services are still available. If you're not here to spend, fuck.
You sound like you're entertained by that. So at rank 9, the rune slots go up to 4. I mean 3. Oh, this is a wild card slot now. I do kind of wish that these things directly showed you how much like damage increase or change you were getting from each time you put in something in the slot. Yeah. That was a choice that was made.
Ah, you again.
I was gonna go to the tower more. Let's check something. So at level 5, the left and right hand, which are left and right-handed swords, which are just completely equal to each other, do seem to are at 270 each, with fire and physical being completely split, almost completely down the middle. Oh yeah, that's the thing. The Putrid Child Sword. You know, I've meant to upgrade the... I thought about upgrading the Melted Dark Crusader Sword. But then I remembered, well, no, I can there are runes that would let me change address that scaling a bit. But boy, do I wish it had something other than... I wish it had an element, even if it was just anything. I'm amazed that there are no short swords or daggers of poison so far. If there is, I'm wondering if we missed it. Socket runes. The funniest thing to me about these games is when someone starts talking mess to us after we've helped them. Just to get oh, god damn it. Would you... Did you really just leave me up here? Following me. Really... They will continue to follow. The problem is they're shooting at me. Ow. Ah. And now you're poisoned. Well, stop breathing in the poo gas. Ah! I didn't think that just the normal enemy ones would do that too. So much poo gas. Good lord, game. Not even my Forsaken grenades last this long. And another one. I mean, he's barely dead. They removed the things that were blocking the hole. Just in case. Enhanced poisoning knife. Bramble ring. Oh, that's an elevator. For a second, it just kind of looked like a, oh shit. I did. And it's another color scheme. Oh yes. It'd be super weird. It's funny if we turned out you would actually pick that one up at the location. Yeah, I was actually trying to knock him over into the hole. I figured gravity death might actually one-tap him instead of him getting back up. Something moved. You're still in a dream, Snake Eater. I keep my mind for others, but for you. Listen, all long ladders are just a Snake Eater joke waiting to happen. It's always better when gravity does the finishing blow. I have plausible deniability now. This might be a boss fight. Nope, just a jerk. Enhanced javelin of protection. Where did the large man touch you? Another level. Ah. Really? point, I'm just going to assume that all times an arrow is flying towards me. There's one direction to go. Wait. I have mixed feelings about the Union, about the deal the Union cut. Honestly, this is kind of like a long run. Not necessarily. If anybody actually, you can force people to take you seriously with an actual serious strike, but I feel like people forget that what that really looks like. Stoned. Bit Kukujin. So yeah, here's another boss that we could that would have been part of her. Stoneman or Pieta? I don't feel like paying her. I don't want to fight her again. Stoneman is the knight guy that we like. Alright. I don't know. I kind of wish this did what Remnant 2 did, and we would both be in the cutscenes.
You would defile this sacred place with this horror.
With your very own hands.
Monster, does your blasphemy know no bounds?
Correct.
If only it were that easy. Brother, we have a guest.
2 in 1.
Another sinner.
The two are talking are seemingly either two personalities or literally two people in a body. And with how the story has been going, it could honestly be either one. Also, he is trying to smite us hard. Ow. Yeah, I'm out of catch. gonna get real rough.
Pain. Not so satisfying when you're on the receiving end. Now you will know darkness, brother.
Points for disturbing. Can you agree kill it with fire? I'm switching over to the dogs. Lock down. Get him, boys! Fire is everything's weakness. Use enough of it. Let's get over here where it can't touch me. And I say that in terms of it's gross and I don't want it to touch me. Return to ash.
May this victory embolden the hearts of the faithful.
So, our build is quite right here.
In their eyes,
back here.
Don't you? Be quiet. You can strut around in your grand armor with your imperious voice and your oh so unshakable faith. And you can maim and murder anyone our little black heart desires.
I said be quiet.
But you're only embarrassing yourself, like some talentless child mummer. They don't respect you or fear you, no matter what you do to them. They
You're a
all
prisoner of
see
your own mind.
clearly
There is no escape.
through your pathetic facade to the powerless, hypocritical coward you
I have never
truly
felt more like we may have just put someone out of actual misery.
Sweet brother, you should get some rest.
Yeah. You ever felt more like taking out a boss was doing a good thing? Flickering flail. I'm guessing it does terminate here. Vestige. Skyrest. You know what? When we go back, you know what path might be better? Is coming up from the underground.
I'm not without... I understand the instinct to pity the boy found at the base of the mine, and the desire to condemn the Hallowed Sentinels for placing him there. But don't be hasty. Unfortunate as it may be, the bond between the boy and Umbral is indissoluble, and his role in safeguarding Mornstead against the dark... After all, it's an undeniable fact of life that there can be... Our holy work continues, Lambert. Let Aureus's will be done.
Kieta, with all respect, you are a zealot. And you've probably lost your mind from dying over and over again. Oh. Well, that's not what I was expecting for his remembrance. It's his tongue. Well, that's fun. A Radiant Guardian. Yeah, I grabbed it already. Infernal eruption. Depending on how much damage that does, that might be a good one. That's why his body was inverted like that. Which seems legit. Oh, just hit level 100. Back to the Hollowed Brothers, and now to take the other path out of there.
Ah, what could have been? Ah. Hello again, friend.
Fungal Bowman Dagger. Oh, that's... Hey, look, a poison dagger. Skin Stealer Knife. Some cures. No, just for... I picked up both of those daggers.
Hello again, friend.
it's like the problem is it's out of nowhere. My bones. Alright, it's moved out, run. And I'm at least gonna get to get to the actual like ping for the new area before we end off. Sorry, I'm jigging and jiving all over the place over here with the emails. Yeah, where was the beacon over here? We'll stop for tonight so we can look it up. So thank you for joining us, folks. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for putting that down. And ladies and gentlemen, have a lovely night. Oh, you're great. Have a lovely night. Thank you for joining us. Bye.